gathering around, cooler full of ice and cheap beer, laughing so hard everybody could hear, barefoot dancing in the headlights glow. Didn't need much, just let it flow. We were young, wild and free, living like we'd always be, yeah. It was summer on the river road, windows down and the speakers blown, sunburned skin and a heart on fire, chasing dreams we could never get tired. Every mile felt like gold, every story still gets told. Those nights rolling like a runaway, still running through me today. Rust on the hood and dust in the air, first slow dance in a folding chair, fireflies floating like sparks in the dark, leaving forever on a young heart mark. We swore we'd never say goodbye, thought that moment would never fly, but time moves fast like a midnight train, still hear that song in the summer rain. We were young, didn't need a plan, just a guitar and a borrowed van. It was summer on the river road, windows down and the speakers blown, sunburned skin and a heart on fire, chasing dreams we could never get tired. Every mile felt like gold, every story still gets told. Those nights rolling like a runaway, still running through me today. Now when I hear that old backbeat, takes me right back to that heat, to the gravel under my boots, to the truth we thought we knew. We were kings of a small town dream, nothing bigger than it seemed. It was summer on the river road, living fast and never slowing, laughing loud, feeling invincible, ever living unforgettable. Those nights burning bright and bold, worth more than silver or gold. Yeah, that freedom never fades away, still running through me today. Back when the nights felt longer and the radio played our song, we were just two dreamers, thinking we couldn't go wrong. Windows down in the summer, chasing that county line, laughing at forever like we had all the time. We didn't know how fast it moves, those little moments passing through. Back when we were young, we thought love would never change, holding on to midnight like it would always stay the same. Now every wrinkle tells a story we've become. Oh, I still see your smile. when we were young. First little house on Maple, boxes on the kitchen floor, hand-me-down furniture, but we didn't need much more. Footsteps in the hallway, crayons on the wall. Life kept turning pages, we barely saw it all. Some days were hard and wild, but every mile was worth the while. Back when we were young, we thought love would never change, holding on at midnight like it would always stay the same. Now every wrinkle tells a story we've become. Oh, I still see your smile, like back when we were young. Time keeps rolling like a river, carrying the years away. But when you reach across the table, it feels like yesterday. Through every storm we weather, for everything we've done, I choose you all over. Like back when we were young. Back when we were young, we didn't know what love would cost, but we held on to each other through everything we lost. And if I close my eyes, I still hear that old song sung, you and me forever. Like back when we were young. Back when the radio crackled on that long drive out of town, windows down in the midnight air, no worries weighing us down. We were chasing county lines underneath those July skies, talking about forever with fireflies in your eyes. And we didn't know how fast it'd go, those reckless days we'd never outgrow. Back when the world was wide and love was all we knew, we were writing our names in the dirt like dreams always come true. Now every mile behind us feels like a faded sun, but I still see us running like we've just begun. Bills stacked up on the counter, but we never felt the strain. Footsteps down the hallway, laughter through the door. Life kept turning pages, always asking for more. Through every storm that rolled on in, we held a line we didn't bend. Back when the world was wide and love was all we knew, we were writing our names in the dirt like dreams always come true. Now every mile behind us feels like a fading sun, but I still see us dancing like we just begun. Time rolls on like a river, carving lines in our hands, but every scar's a reminder of where we chose to stand. If I had one life to live, I'd still reach for your hand. Back when the world was wide and love was brave and strong, didn't have all the answers, but we knew where we belonged. And through every changing season, under every setting sun, I choose you all over like we just begun. Sunrise breaking over red clay ground, dust in the air when the tires spin around. Old truck radio turned up loud, small town heart beating proud. Boot heels tapping on a wooden floor, screen door swinging like it did before. Friday night lights and a pickup line, living free on borrowed time. I don't need no big city glow, got everything I need on this back road. I was back road born, back road raised, fire in my blood and dirt in my veins. Turn it up loud, let the tailgate drop. We don't slow down and we don't stop. Hands in the air, let the whole world know this is how we roll. Yeah, I'm back road born, heart of gold. Front porch talks till the moon burns bright, crickets singing through the night, neighbors waving as they drive on by. Simple truths, no need to try. No silver spoon, no silver chain, just blue sky, freedom running through my veins. I was back road born, back road raised, fire in my blood and dirt in my veins. Turn it up loud, let the tailgate drop. We don't slow down and we don't stop. Hands in the air, let the whole world know this is how we roll. Yeah, I'm back road I don't shake hands with snakes. Don't sit at tables built on lies. If you got something to say about me, say it where I can look you in the eyes.
They whisper in the shadows, think I don't know their game, but I've been reading men like that long before they learned my name.
So let them talk their poison,
let them sharpen up their tongues.
I've been standing in the worst storm before this one even begun.
They try to break me down, but I don't bend that way. Been through fire dark enough to turn a weak man gray. I keep my eyes straight forward, I keep my boots on solid ground. Ain't a soul alive and built that's gonna bring me down. I was made for the dark, I was made for the weight.
Born to carry wood,
break another man's fate.
So swing if you want,
I'll still be standing here.
I was forged in
the kind of dark that burns away the fear. I've watched good men sell themselves for comfort and for praise. Watch liars climb to the top and honest men get rid.
Lost people I once trusted when the road got cold and long, but the silence they left behind was what made me strong.
So let them have their circles, let them count their alibis. I'd rather walk alone out here than live inside their lies. They try to break me down, but I don't bend that way. Been through fire dark enough to turn a weak man gray. I keep my eyes straight forward, I keep my boots on solid ground. Ain't a soul alive been built that's gonna bring me down.
I was made for the dark,
I was made for the weight.
born to carry what we weigh.
Cut another man's face.
So swing if you want,
I'll still be standing here. I was forged in the kind of dark that burns away the fear. You can drag my name through mud, you can spin your crooked tales. Every scar I carry now is where your story failed.
I don't need your validation, don't need a crowd to know my worth.
Some men are built from glory, I was built from
They
dirt.
try to break me down,
But I don't break that way. I've walked through dark so thick it swallowed up the day. I keep my head, I hold my ground. My boots are planted deep. The kind of people we became ain't something you can beat. We were made for the dark, we were made for the weight, built to carry what would crush another man's fate. So swing all you want,
so swing all you want,
we'll still be standing here.
still be staying.
to see without it.
Sunlight falling through the kitchen door, coffee cooling on a wooden floor, quiet streets and a waking sky. Every breath feels easy here tonight. All the noise just fades away when the morning calls my name. Morning finds me there, where the air feels clean and fair. Every shadow soft and slow, every road I've ever known. I don't need a map or prayer. Morning finds me there. Footsteps echo down the lane, old trees whisper familiar names. Time moves gentle, not in a race. Every moment knows its place. All the miles just disappear when I know I'm standing here. Morning finds me there, where the air feels clean and fair. Every shadow soft and slow, every road I've ever known. I don't need a map or prayer. Morning finds me there. I chase the lights, I chase the sound, but peace was waiting on this ground. And every quiet promise made, I found myself on Maple Lane. Morning finds me there, with the answers in the air. Every doubt just slips away in the calm of break of day. I don't need to go nowhere. Morning finds me there. Morning finds me Sunset falling on a two-lane line, windows down in a Tennessee sky. Old gas station and a faded sign. Feels like I never said goodbye. Every turn brings me closer in, to the place where the gravel roads begin. Carry me back through the open fields, past the barns and the rusted wheels, where the front porch light still shines like it's been waiting all this time. Through the wind and the rolling wind, take me home, where the gravel roads begin. The high-rise shadows couldn't hold the kind of peace this dirt road knows. Steel and glass never warmed my soul like barefoot nights and firefly glow. Every mile pulls me in to the place where the gravel roads begin. Carry me back through the open fields, past the barns and the rusted wheels, where the front porch light still shines like it's been waiting all this time. Through the wind and the rolling wind, take me home, where the gravel roads begin. It's not about where I've been, it's about where my roots sink in. Every scar, every mile I've driven leads me back to the life I'm living. Carry me back through the open fields, past the barns and the rusted wheels, where the front porch light still shines like it's been waiting all this time. Through the wind, through thick and thin, take me home. Yeah, take me home, where the gravel roads begin. Sunset bleeding on a gravel line, dust in the air in a Tennessee sky. The radio playing something old and slow, windows down where the tall grass grows. Boots on the dash in the cool of ice, that river bend looks mighty nice. No city lights, just a dirt road sign. Feels like this whole world's mine. Ain't got much, but we got tonight. Stars showing up one by one in the sky. Take me back where the fireflies glow, where the river runs wild and the cornfields grow, where the porch lights on and the screen door slams, and time slows down in these two rough hands. Yeah, we ain't rich, but we're living free. Just a small town heart and a memory. If heaven's anywhere, I know it's back where the fireflies glow. Grandpa's truck still runs somehow, got that rust but it's proud and loud. Mama's laugh from the kitchen door, sweet tea sweating on the porch floor. Friday nights under stadium lights, whole town showing up in red and white. Win or lose, we're all the same. Out here, pride ain't just a game. We don't need no neon signs, just that moon hanging high. Take me back where the fireflies glow, where the river runs wild and the cornfields grow, where the porch lights on and the screen door slams, and time slows down and these two rough hands. Yeah, we ain't rich, but we're living free. Just a small town heart and a memory. If heaven's anywhere, I know it's back where the fireflies glow. Maybe someday I'll leave this town, chase that big dream rolling out. But I know where my roots run deep, in that red clay underneath my feet. Take me back where the fireflies glow, where love stays strong and the rivers flow, where the nights are long and the air stays warm, and you find your peace in a summer storm. Yeah, if I ever lose my way, I know that road will lead me home someday. If heaven's anywhere, I know it's back where the fireflies glow. DJ spinning that old jukebox sound, boots on the floor and the crowd's all around. I was doing just fine till I heard that beat. Now my heart's out dancing in the street. Every time that fiddle cries, it pulls me back, I can't deny. And don't start that song, don't play that tune. It takes me back to a Friday in June, where we were young and holding on, spinning around till the night was gone. If you don't want to see me lose control, don't start that song. Neon lights and a sawdust floor, same old bar, same swinging door. I said I'm over what we had, but that melody hits and it feels so bad. Every chord just pulls me in, like I'm right back there again. Don't start that song, don't play that tune. It takes me back to a Friday in June, where we were young and holding on, spinning round till the night was gone. If you don't want to see me lose control, don't start that song. I can handle whiskey strong, but I can't handle that old love song. One more verse and I'll be gone, right back where I don't belong. Don't start that song, don't play that tune. It takes me back too soon, where we song. No, don't start that song. There's a porch light flickering in the dark. Old screen door, your name in my heart. Wind's blowing slow through the Georgia pines. Feels like forever's calling tonight. So kiss me like the fireflies are watching, like the whole wide world just stopped in time. Hold me like this old truck ain't running, and we've got nowhere left to drive. Love me like the summer won't fade, like this moon was made for you and I. If this is a dream, don't wake me. Kiss me like the fireflies. You got that small town midnight glow, barefoot dancing on a dirt road, your hair falling like a river runs. Girl, you're my only one. I've been chasing every highway line, but every road just leads me back to your eyes. Every time you lean in close, heaven feels a little closer than before. So kiss me like the fireflies are watching, like the whole wide world just stopped in time. Hold me like this old truck ain't running, and we've got nowhere left to drive. Love me like the summer won't fade, like this moon was made for you and I. If this is a dream, don't wake me. Kiss me like the firefly. If tomorrow never comes, if the sunrise never shines, I'd be alright right here tonight, lost in your arms, lost in your light. So kiss me like the fireflies are watching, like the whole wide world just stopped in time. Hold me like forever's calling, and we're crossing every line. Love me like the stars are falling, like this moment's all we'll find. If this is a dream, don't wake me. Kiss me like the fireflies. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seed while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains, was in the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone.
It's a halo of street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp.
When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. People talking without speaking,
People hearing without listening.
people writing songs that voices never shared, and no one did
Disturb the sound of silence.
Fool, said I, you do not know.
Silence like a cancer grows.
Hear my words that I might teach you,
Take my arms,
that I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made,
and the sign flashed out its warning.
in the words that it was for me. And a sign said, the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sounds of silence. I gotta take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Oh,
Now this mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder.
in my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is.
I want you to show me. little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me.
In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me.
And I wanna feel
what love is.
and I know.
You can show me.
Let's talk about love.
I wanna know what love is.
The love that you feel inside.
I want you to show me.
I'm feeling so much love.
I wanna feel what love is. No, you just cannot hide. I know you can show me.
Yeah, whoa.
I wanna know what love is.
Let's talk about love.
I want you to show me. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel what love is.
Oh, I wanna feel it too. And I know, and I know.
Show me love is real. Yeah, yeah. I want you to show me.
Yeah, I wanna know.
I wanna know what love is. I wanna know. I know you can show me. Yeah, you can show me. Yeah.
Midnight road and a fading light, neon shadows in the dead of night. I hear whispers in the wind so cold, stories that were never told. Every word I never said
Still echoes in my head.
in the silence. I can hear it loud. Every doubt inside the crowd, broken dreams I tried to hide, still riding with me tonight. In the silence, it calls my name.
Empty streets and a broken sign. Old regrets in a whiskey line. Every heartbeat feels the same, like a spark without a flame.
No more running from the truth. No more hiding from loving you. I've made up my mind to live in memory of lonesome time.
I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I'll just live my life
in dreams of yesterday. Those happy hours that we once knew, though long ago, they still make me blue.
They say that time heals a broken heart, but time has stood still since we've been apart.
I can't stop loving you. I've made up my mind to live in memory of lonesome time.
I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say,
so I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterday. Those happy hours, those happy hours
that we once knew,
that we once knew. Though long ago,
though long ago,
still make me blue,
still make me blue.
They say that time
Heals a broken heart,
heals a broken heart,
but time has stood still.
time has stood still
Since we've been apart.
since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you. I said I made up my mind to live in memory of the lonesome times.
I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say,
So I'll just live my life of dreams of yesterday.
of yesterday.
We were 17 and reckless under bleachers after dark. You drew our names inside a heart on that old football park. We thought love was forever, like that hometown sky. Under those Friday night lights, you held my hand so tight. Small town hearts don't say goodbye, they just hold on for life. Every time I close my eyes, you're right there in that light. Cheap perfume and denim jackets, radio playing slow. We were dancing in the end zone like we'd never let go. If I could go back in time, I'd stay right there at 17. Under those Friday night lights, you held my hand so tight. Small town hearts don't say goodbye, they just hold on for life. Every time I close my eyes, pours his coffee cold most mornings, sits alone before the dawn. The photograph beside the window shows a younger man long gone. He don't talk about the hard years, don't complain about the wait. He just folds his hands and whispers, Lord, just help me make it straight. There's a river running through him that nobody's ever seen. He don't let it reach the surface, he just keeps the water deep. Strong men learn to swallow thunder, learn to bleed without a sound. There's a river running through him, slowly pulling him down. 'Cause Daddy never said I love you, but he showed up every day, worked his fingers to the marrow. That was all he knew to say. Now he's walking in those footsteps, same old silence, same old road, teaching sons to hold it together while he's barely holding on. And sometimes late on Sunday evenings, when the house gets stale and cold, he sits out on the back porch darkness, lets the night take what it holds. Not a sob, not even whimpers, just a jaw clenched hard and tight. Just a man in all his shadows, making peace with one more night. There's a river running through him that nobody's ever seen. He don't let it reach the surface, he just keeps the water deep. Strong men learn to swallow thunder, learn to bleed without a sound. There's a river running through him, slowly pulling him down. If you know a man like that one, don't you ask him if he's fine. Just sit down and pour him coffee, let the quiet fill the time. He don't need you to fix nothing, doesn't need to hear your words. Some Sometimes just a hand on shoulder is the only thing that works. There's a river running through him. Lord, just let it find the sea. There are things a man carries his whole life and never says out loud. This is one of them. I was never good with words. My daddy wasn't either. Yeah, some things get passed down, whether you want them to or not. I never learned to say the words my daddy couldn't say. Grew up watching him disappear a little every day. I swore I'd be a different man. I swore I'd break the chain. But here I am at 3 a.m. driving through the rain. You were sleeping when I left. You were sleeping when I came. And I told myself that working hard was just another name for love. I carried stones so you'd walk free on softer ground. I swallowed every scream so you'd sleep safe and sound. Bled quiet in the dark when no one ever saw. Gave you everything I had and then I gave you more. Son, the silence wasn't empty, it was full of you. Every road I walked in darkness I was walking through for you. Taught you how to fix an engine, taught you right from wrong, but I never taught you that a man can break and still be strong. I hid my cracks behind a smile, the way my father hid his pain. And now I see it in your eyes, we're fighting the same war again. So if I made you feel alone when all I meant was love, know that broken men still bleed for the ones they're thinking of. I carry stones so you'd walk free on softer ground. I swallowed every scream so you'd sleep safe and sound. Bled quiet in the dark when no one ever saw. Gave you everything I had and then I gave you more. Son, the silence wasn't empty, it was full of you. Every road I walked in darkness I was walking through for you. If you ever have a son who needs more than you've got, don't you dare repeat the lie that love means giving all you're not. Hold him like the world might end, say the words out loud. Let him see your scars and know that broken can be proud. I'm not asking you to forgive me, son. I'm just asking you to learn from what I couldn't say. I carry stones so you'd walk free on softer ground. But I'm laying down this way before it takes me down. No more bleeding in the dark when no one has to know. Son, I'm learning how to love you when the light watched me grow. Cause the silence had a cost that I don't want you to pay. I'm walking out of darkness, finally finding my way for you. You'll understand someday, son, when you're the one standing in the storm, and you realize the only thing worth carrying is making sure they know they're loved. While you're still here. While you're still here.
Is it kind of tired? The sleep can't fix. The kind of hurt that smiling can't hide. This is that song. I've done everything right. I've tried everything twice, and I still end up here asking the same question I never get an answer to. I wake up early, work till late, give my heart before I take. Watch the ones around me rise while I'm standing here surprised. I check my steps, I check my ways, count my blessings, count my days, do everything a good woman should, and still it never turns out good. I'm so tired of saying I'm fine when fine is just another lie I've learned to hide behind. Why me, Lord? Why does it always find me? Every time I'm close, it slips right through. Why me? Why am I the one left standing, doing everything and still coming unglued? I push, I pray, I fight on my knees. So tell me honestly, what is it you want from me? Why me? Every door cracks open just enough to make me think my luck has changed. Then it shuts before I cross the threshold, leaves me standing in the rain. Maybe I'm not weak, just worn down thin. Maybe tired ain't the same as giving in. But some nights I cry when no one sees, and ask the dark, what's wrong with me? I'm done pretending that it doesn't hurt, done burying the questions underneath the dirt. Why me, Lord? Why does it always find me? Every time I'm close, it slips right through. Why me? Why am I the one left standing, doing everything and still coming unglued? I push, I pray, I fight on my knees. So tell me honestly, what is it you want from me? Why me? Maybe I was made for something harder. Maybe this is how the strong get forged. Maybe every scar is making me softer in ways I haven't seen the reason for. But tonight I'm just a woman on her knees, asking God if He still hears a heart that's barely beating, asking why it always comes back to me. I won't quit, but Lord, I need You to know, some nights it's just too much to carry alone. Why me, Lord? Why does it always find me? I'm not asking You to make it easy, just tell me there's a reason I can't see. Why me? Why am I the one still standing when standing feels like slowly falling down? I'll keep going, I'll keep my faith whisper something. Lord, whisper something. Why me? Maybe the ones who carry the most are the ones built to carry others through. Maybe why me? It's the wrong question. Maybe it's always been, why not me?
There are things you do that follow you for years, not because the world won't let you forget, because you won't let yourself. This is about the day that changed. I hurt people I love, made choices I can't take back. Spent a long time thinking that's just who I was. Took me even longer to realize that carrying the guilt wasn't the same as making it right. I was 23 and running wild, didn't think about the ones I left behind. A woman crying at the kitchen door, a little girl who stopped waiting by the window. Told myself I'd fix it someday soon, but someday has a way of never coming through. I wore my shame like a second skin, convinced that I deserved to hurt within. I've been dragging these chains so long, I forgot what it felt like to just belong. But today I stood in front of the mirror, looked the man I've been dead in the eye, said I know what you did and I know why you did it, and I'm done letting that be your whole life. I can't the day I finally came around. I drove back down that old familiar road, knocked on doors I should have never closed. Some wouldn't open, some wouldn't hear my name. I understood I'd have done the same, but standing there with nothing left to hide was the first time I felt something clean inside. Not forgiveness from them, that ain't mine to claim. Just a man who finally called himself by name. I stopped asking God to take away the past, started asking Him to help me build something that lasts. And I stood in front of the mirror, looked the man I've been dead in the eye, said I know what you did and I know why you did it, day I finally let it go. Was the day I finally came around. Forgiveness ain't forgetting. It ain't saying what I did was right. It's just choosing not to bleed out. Every single night it's looking at your broken pieces and deciding they're still worth something. It's whispering to the man in the mirror, I'm not done becoming. I don't know if they'll ever forgive me. I'm not sure I deserve it. But I know I can't keep punishing myself into being a better man. So today, just today, I let it go. And I stood in front of the mirror and looked the man I've been straight in the eye. Said, I know what you did and I know why you did it. But that man doesn't have to define your whole life. I can't undo the damage, can't rewrite the years, but I can water something new with these old tears. So I laid that burden down on hallowed ground. The day I finally let it go was the day I finally came home. Maybe redemption isn't a moment. Maybe it's just a choice made quietly. Every single day, starting today.
There are people you leave, thinking you'll find something better. And then you spend years realizing you already had it. I've driven past that house 100 times, never stopped. But I always slow down. She had coffee on by 7 and the radio playing low, a wooden porch and yellow curtains and a garden starting to grow. I was 22 and restless, thought the world owed me more. Never saw what I was leaving till I walked out that front door. Now I'm 40 miles and 15 years from the best thing I ever had, and every song that sounds like summer takes me back to what I left behind. She was the one I should have stayed for, the one I packed my bags and left behind. She was the coffee in the morning, the quiet at the end of a long, hard night. I chased 100 empty highways looking for what I already had. She was the one I should have stayed for, and leaving her's the worst thing that I've done. Heard she married someone steady, built a life on solid ground, got a couple kids and a pickup truck in a quiet little town. And I tell myself she's better off with someone who deserved to stay. But some nights I still reach for nothing on the cold side of the bed. And every spring when the fields turn green, I think about that yellow door, about a girl who never needed much, just someone willing to stay. She was the one I should have stayed for, the one I packed my bags and left behind. She was a coffee in the morning, the quiet at the end of a long, hard night. I chased 100 empty highways looking for what I already had. She was the one I should have stayed for, and leaving her's the worst thing that I've done. I don't want her back, but life is hers now. She built something real from what I walked away from, but I carry this with me. Every road, every town, the weight of knowing I had everything, and I put it down. Some mistakes don't ask for forgiveness, they just ask to be remembered, so you don't make them twice. She was the one I should have stayed for, the one I wake up still missing sometimes. She was the coffee in the morning, the quiet that I didn't know I'd need. I chased 100 empty highways, never finding what I left behind. She was the one I should have stayed for, and I've been paying for it ever since. I still slow down when I pass that house. The yellow curtains are gone now. Someone else's life lives there, and I just keep driving. They say you don't know what you have until it's gone. I used to think that was just something people said. Now I know it's the truest thing I've ever heard. She used to leave the porch light on for me every night without fail. I never once told her what that meant to me. I should have. I chased a lot of things that didn't matter, promotions, pride, and being right, while she was home raising our children, keeping everything together tight. I thought that love was in the grand gestures, the anniversaries and the rings, but love was in the coffee she made mornings and all those quiet ordinary things. Now the porch light stays off at night, and the silence in this house cuts like a knife, and I'd give everything I own just to tell her what I never said in life. Now I know what love was. It was her hand reaching for mine in the dark. It was the way she never left a fight unfinished. It was patience, it was grace, it was hard. I spent a lifetime searching for something bigger, never never seeing what was right in front of me. Now I know what love was, and knowing it this late is the loneliest thing. She never asked me to be perfect, just present, just to try. But I was somewhere else so often, even when I was right by her side. And she stayed through all my restless seasons, through every time I fell and failed. Now I sit here with her photograph and read the love letters that she never mailed. And every room still holds her somewhere, her perfume and the pillow on her side. And I finally understand what love meant, now that I have nothing left but time. Now I know what love was. It was her hand reaching for mine in the dark. It was the way she never left a fight unfinished. It was patience, it was grace, it was hard. I spent a lifetime searching for something bigger, never seeing what was right in front of me. Now I know what love was, and knowing it this late is the loneliest thing. I don't want your sympathy, I just want one more ordinary day. Coffee in the morning, her voice saying my name. Just one more chance to say everything I always meant to say, but never did. Love isn't the big moments, it's the small ones you don't notice until they're gone. The porch light, the coffee, the hand in the dark, that was love. And I was too busy living to see it. Now I know what love was. It was her hand reaching for mine in the dark. It was the way she always forgave me. It was everything I took for granted. Every single day I spent a lifetime missing what was right there, right beside me all along. Now I know what love was, and I trade every year I have left just to go back and love her right. The porch light stays off now, but I leave mine on, just in case she can see it from wherever she is.